I can paint a picture in someone's mind temporarily, and I can get them to say, wow, I want that slice of pizza tonight. We're having pizza, dear. My wife just came in. This is the thing. Can we say, we need a system. We need to learn how to ask questions and use the right words at the right time. And we have to play a role, even if inside we're insecure and shy. Deep down inside of me is a 6-year-old with a blanket, a flashlight stuck in his thumb. I'm telling you, he comes out every now and then. I've been beating this kid down and go back down inside. I don't want you to come out today. It's not that and I don't want to bully people. I don't want to overpower them or intimidate them. I want to let them know that I do business honestly. I'm busy. I am success. I'm playing a role right now. Let me get a little. Can I do a little psychological babble here, Justin?
Yeah. Are you going to hypnotize us?
Maybe I actually have been already.
Oh.
You see, you didn't even know it. The way I use my words, the way I paint pictures in your mind, you have been hypnotized already.
Yeah.
Did you know that? You know what we're gonna have you know what I'm having for dinner tonight? We're having pizza from this one pizzeria. It is it's full. It's got that crispy, crunchy crust, and it's full of cheese and vegetables and everything. And when you bite into it, the hot cheese melts in your mouth, and the crunch of the crust and everything. And then I'll have a little glass of nice wine with it. And it's so satisfying. It's so what's in everybody's mind right now, unless you don't like pizza.
Oh yeah, getting some lunch or something sometime soon.
Exactly. Everybody, how many people are going to have pizza with me tonight, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the psychobabble, the psychology is that we have an inner and an outer salesperson. Okay, it's called role versus identity. Boy, I'm giving away too much stuff here today, Justin.
No, I love it. It's what we wanted.
The thing about it is role versus identity. My identity, Aiden asked a great question. He says, what was it like for you when you first got started? Aiden, inside my identity, I was just a little shy kid, honestly. Okay, and guess what? That shy kid manifested himself externally. That was the role I played. On a 1 through 10, 10 meaning I was confident, 1 meaning I was had a blanket over my head, sucking my thumb. I was probably a 3 or a 4. I played a role because my identity was very insecure, and I'd play this role. Oh, they're not going to like me. They're not going to buy from me. Why am I even doing this? Okay. So you have to build up your identity, and you have to say to yourself, you know what? I'm a good person. I do business honestly and ethically. I have a right to be paid for my time, knowledge, and energy. You've got to be your own cheerleader so that identity manifests itself to your role, the outside, the way you play. So even if inside you feel like a 5 or a 6, on the outside, you have to sound like a 9 or a 10. I told you I'd be psychobabbling here, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, shake your head. Was that good stuff?
Yeah, that's good. Tone.
Yeah.
Posture. All that comes into play, even though it's a phone call.
Yeah. And when you're talking about, you brought up hypnosis before. There's something, Dr. Milton Erickson, if you ever want to study about what we call stealth or conversational hypnosis. And I'm not talking about a watch or brass balls, in your case, Justin, spit in front of somebody. And I'm not talking about turning people into chickens. I'm talking about using my words and my enunciation. And you see my hands here. I use my hands to show enthusiasm. And I lean forward sometimes so people can see my eyes. That's why video and if I use the right words the right way with the right posture and everything that you just said, Justin, I can paint a picture in someone's mind temporarily, and I can get them to say, wow, I want that slice of pizza tonight. We're having pizza, dear. Yeah, I know. My wife just came in. This is the thing. Can we say we need a system. We need to learn how to ask questions and use the right words at the right time. And we have to play a role, even if inside we're insecure and shy. Deep down inside of me is a 6-year-old with a blanket, a flashlight stuck in his thumb. I'm telling you, he comes out every now and then. I've been beating this kid down and go back down inside. I don't want you to come out today. You're not allowed to come out today. I got to make money. I got to keep this woman happy for another 34 years. Okay. And
Yeah.
so we can't, and I'm not trying to confuse people, but who do we want to, the prospect? I'm always empathetic. What is the role we have to play to a prospect when we're cold calling or returning a call? What kind of person do you think they want to do business with?
An expert.
What else? Give me more. Aiden, I don't know if this will work. I've never done a lease purchase before. I'll have to do my due diligence. And can I call you back on like Monday or Tuesday? And I'll do some checking. And and I think I think we can put some people in your house. I don't know if they're paying on time or.
Well, what is it exactly that you're worried about?
Well, gee, are they? How do I know they're not going to tear up my house?
I'm sorry. You're worried about somebody tearing up your house? You have tenants in there already? You said that
you called me. You said you want to lease purchase my house. I'm just making up the role play here, Aiden. I'm sorry. You said you want to lease purchase my house and you're not going to live in it. How do I know the people you're going to put in there are going to take care of my home? It was my grandma's home.
Well, sir, how do you know that the people that you're going to put in there is not going to ruin it?
Okay. Off the role play. I want you to acknowledge my question and say, I want you to give me something we call, what do we call this, Justin?
A stroke.
Stroke. I want you to give me a compliment. And okay,
you almost had me.
You went. I gave you a stall or an objection, but was that question reasonable, Aiden?
Yes.
You have to acknowledge, Claude, that's a fair question. If I was in your shoes, if that was my grandma's house, I'd want to protect it too. So you see, instead of you saying, you attacked me kind of, said, well, how do you know the people you put in that house aren't going to trash it? Right away, is that going to bring us closer together or further apart?
Yeah, further
apart. Whoa,
sure.
Put your brass balls away for a second.
There is so much, you have to understand the behavior of people when you sell, when you're communicating with people. I want you to sound completely different. I want you to just breathe in that good oxygen. It's still available here, virus-free oxygen. Okay, and I want you to relax and be confident and say, and give me a stroke, and then nurture me. Do you understand? A nurture is kind of when you make me emotional and you say, you know what, Claude, that's a good question. I would feel the same way. You're a good man. That's your grandma's home. You're showing respect to it and everything. You know what? Can I work with you and maybe subject to your approval, the people we put in your house, so that when you meet with them, and I'll do the credit check, I'll do the contracts, I'll do everything. If we can work together today and I can find you good people who will pay you on time and take care of grandma's house and even do the minor repairs, you wouldn't want to move forward and make a commitment today, would you?
Okay.
And y'all think I'm smooth. Wow.
No, yeah, I'd love to do business with you, Claude. Once you put it like that, all my worries go away.
Okay, let's reverse. Now you do it once, okay? I want to use this as this is fun. This is I hope this is okay, Justin. I love workshops.
Oh gosh, it's super good. This is everything I wanted and more. Thank you, sir.
In fact, let's let Aiden, now you do what you just learned. I'm going to give you that objection. You stroke me, then nurture me, then close me, just like I did. I closed you with a negative redirection, by the way. You wouldn't want to do business today, would you? Why do I go negative? Where's the pendulum go? If I go hard negative, what's the only other direction that pendulum can go?
Right. He's going to pull you the other direction.
What did Sir Isaac Newton say? Things in motion stay in
motion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Things like that. Good stuff today.
Gosh.
Let's go back in the role play with my buddy Aiden. Aiden, you sound like a good guy and everything, but this is my grandma's home. How do I know these people you're going to put in? They're going to pay me on time. This is grandma's home. How do you know they're not going to trash it?
Well, Claude, that's a great question. That's a great question indeed. I see where you're coming from. If it was my grandma's house, I'd probably be feeling the same way. I just want to that I just want to let you know that if we could be able to maybe put a situation where we put people that I bring in can help you out, and actually you meet with them and make sure that you know that they're going to help you out. I want to make sure you're comfortable with this, and if we can make sure that they give you the deposit for non-refundable, and we make sure that they can take care of the maintenance for you, and of course you're going to be overseeing everything. This is something that you're going to be in complete control of. I really like to help you out with this. If we could do that, do you think you would? You don't think we'd be able to move forward with that today, do you?
I think we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. You know what? I've made a decision. Let's just do this. You're right. You're a good guy. You know what? I feel completely different about you. Let's just do this. Boom. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Good job, Aiden. Good job.
See how different you sounded from what you sounded like this time, Aiden, as opposed to last time?
Night and day.
This is going to be a good training video for you guys who want to really be superb in sales. Even in a few minutes, Aiden went from an amateur to a gut salesman in just a few minutes. My God, if you can sound like that on the phone all the time, Aiden, you know what's the beauty of this is that we can be totally, what's the one word all you great millennials use all the time? Transparent, epic, authentic, and everything. Why don't we
righteous?
Righteous,
righteous,
dude. Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just do that? Let's stop the silly selling and let's talk to people the way we want to be spoken to. Even if they say no, I beg people, please say no. Please fire me.
Right.
I don't want to. What is the difference between a millionaire? Okay, and I learned this from my mentor was a millionaire when I didn't have two nickels to rub together. What is the difference between a millionaire and a guy who's just struggles and is broke his whole life? What is the difference? God gives everyone 24 hours. We all have the same relative IQ. What is the difference between a millionaire salesman and everybody else? Why do some people
focused on making money?
I think the millionaire. I think. What do you think, Justin? Before I answer that.
He knows how to use his words like tools, like a mechanic's tools to create emotion inside the people that he's doing business with.
Right. He works smarter. He studies sales incessantly, and he puts a value on his time. We waste time. Millionaires, you know what? This is where I disagree with some of the other gurus out there. They say, be patient, be patient. Patient is bullshit. It's today, man. We're going to get hit by a meteor or something.
Yeah.
Go for it today. If someone has a problem, they want to solve it today. Don't be so patient. Go for it. Draw a line in the sand. Say, look, if you don't want to do business with me, you're saying you want to think about it. You want to call your attorney. You want me to call you back in 2 weeks. Why don't we just say no? It's over, sir. I have plenty of business. I have other people to speak to. Your problem's going to still remain, though. Wouldn't you love to go to and meet with your significant other tonight at the dinner table? Say, honey, I met a good guy. We did a contract, the property. We bought a home. We sold a home. We invested in a home. Everything is groovy. Can I still use the word groovy? Is that all right?
It's
Damon,
righteous,
Damon, you're my young guy in the audience. Can I use that word? What, honey? That's not a millennial word. I'm bringing groovy back, okay? Here we go. Peace, love.
I got it. I almost had a religious experience while you were saying that. I mean, it's like that. What you've been talking about the last 2 minutes is real good, real good.
Thank you. Let's see. Do we have any questions or anything in the chat box there? Great job, Aiden. Hey, the audience, Aaron loves you, man. Said you did a great job. His heart is pounding.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Damon, my main man over there. Unmute yourself. You're too quiet.
Hey, Claude.
Hey, we haven't. Can you tell I've had 2 cups of coffee?
Yeah.
Any good take? Damon is in beautiful Louisiana, right?
Yes.
How are things down in Louisiana? Is everybody going hysterical there too?
Yep, just like everywhere else.
Okay, you're not. There's no hoarding on boudin, is there, or trait?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Are the restaurants empty? Oh, those magnificent Cajun restaurants in Louisiana, New Orleans. Notice I said it right, not New Orleans, Nolans, right?
Man.
Are the restaurants empty down there too?
I'm not sure. I haven't really checked to see
Okay.
for sure.
Aaron says Tampa's going nuts over the toilet issue. Here
You
you
know-
go. Here you go, Aaron. Here you go. I'll make you. I'll instead of money, option money. Instead of $10,000 option money, I'll give you 3 months of toilet paper.
That's a great deal.
The deal.
If we'd have only known a few months ago, we could have got a big semi trailer full of toilet paper. We just go door to door selling toilet paper and kill it.
Well, I'm having a special right now. Matter of fact, but the
I got a
price goes
question.
up.
But the Germex, you charge by the squirt, right?
Did you hear about? There was one kid in the UK. I think he's in elementary school. He got suspended. He was charging his fellow classmates $1 a squirt or a pound.
Oh, that's awesome.
They suspended the kid. I give him a medal for being creative.
Sounds like me almost.
Can you imagine if you had a lemonade stand outside? A lemonade stand outside, and you were selling toilet paper today.
Oh,
by the sheet, by the way, not the roll.
Hey,
oh
Clark,
my
can you hear me?
gosh! You got to have at least 5 or 6 sheets. You can't go in shallow like that.
Exactly. I have to get going. If you have a last question or anything before I go, everybody here gets a free book if they want. They just have to go to claudediamond.com and just say that I love Justin, and you get a free book there. There's a little button there that says free book, and you'll see a little memo there with for your email, and you say I love Justin, and boom, I'm going to send you a digital copy of my new book, Saved You $35.
Oh, yeah, it's a great book too.
I got a quick question. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Okay. Claude, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I just want to ask you a quick question about your Guts 2.0 message. Is there any way? I know you got to go, but is there any way you can share maybe something from your Guts 2.0?
Real good question. Thank you for asking. Guts 2.0, I've learned a lot about sales, and I originally, my intent was to teach what I learned from my mentor about learning to ask questions, and I wanted to put it in a 3-step system, which is what original Guts was about: agenda, qualification, commitment, close. 3 little steps on a staircase, and how to ask questions, and how to sound a little bit different than traditional sales guys. Over the years, I've learned that there's many other techniques to get. I've been a big student, a fan of psychological triggers. What reciprocity, scarcity, social proof, environment. There are different ways to get people comfortable, to get commitment, to get information from them. There's different ways of telling stories where you can blend in the 5 senses. I did that with the pizza before. There's a different way. I want everybody, when they leave here today, to think about maybe what we've talked about today. Think about getting my free book on claudediamond.com, or think about having pizza tonight. Can I utilize casual hypnosis? Painting pictures in people's minds, suggestions that goes to their subconscious, so that I'm not just another number. Okay, I'm not just another sheet of toilet paper. I'm someone they remember. I've implanted something in their mind. Did you ever have a song in your head that you couldn't stop singing or humming all day long?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay, that's coming from your subconscious to your conscious. We can do that in sales by learning how to use the right words and with the right sentence structure and the right enunciation. Sometimes we talk soft. Sometimes we talk loud. Sometimes we put enthusiasm. Sometimes we use humor. Sometimes it's Guts 2.0 is taking all the different, how do people buy? How do people breathe? And Guts 2.0 is taking you to the next level so that you have great conversations with people. You protect yourself at the same time. And you get more people to say, wow, I like Aiden, I like Damon, I like Justin, I like Rocky, I like these people. I want to do business with these people. I want you to sound different. I want you to create memories in people's imagination, in their mind. Right. So that regardless of whether So you get more yeses, you get more positive conversations. What happens when you have a lot of good conversations with people using Guts 2.0?
Yeah.
You make the next phone call and the one after that. But if you're getting brutalized all day long and manipulated and hang-ups and lied to and everything, do you want to make another phone call?
No.
No. So we've got to change it. Guts 2.0 is taking sales to the next evolutionary step.
Wow.
It's about
Thank you,
having
sir.
it's about basically having hypnotic sales ability, making yourself so confident and looking people right in the eye and putting images and ideas and solutions in their head so that they say to themselves, this makes sense. Where do I sign?
Yeah.
That's
Most people communicate right here on this level. He's talking about communicating up here on this level. Like super good. God bless you,
God
Claude. I
bless
love
you,
you.
man. You will have pizza tonight.
I'm having
It was a
steak,
lot of
but
fun. Thank you, everybody, for inviting me.
Yeah,
This was great.
yeah.
I hope I didn't talk too much.
No, you didn't.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I've got a little playlist I've started called Moments with the Mentor, and that's all about you. So hey, thanks for these gold nuggets. We cherish them. We're gonna watch the replay. I know I'm going to, if I can find it. I know I've had some technological problems, so maybe send me the link or something.
Okay. Sounds good. This was
Hey,
great. Justin,
thank you,
you're
sir.
great. Thank you for hosting these informative podcasts. Let's give Justin a round of applause. It takes a little work to
Hey.
put this together.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Justin. Really
You're a good
appreciate
man.
it.
Thank you, everybody.
you.
Keep smiling. Don't worry. Everything is going to get better. It's gonna be all right. And
Yes.
give good phone. Take care, everyone.
Yes.
Bye-bye.